What happened? Oh my god.
Kerry, come on. Hey, Kerry. Kerry.
Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Fan Pops. My name is Adam and I'm getting joined by my beautiful wife Denise.
Hi.
And we are here to do another movie reaction, guys, and this time we have a slobber knocker for you.
This is going to be a slobber knocker. It's going to be a slobber knocker to say the very least. The slobber knocker of the year, King.
If you haven't noticed, we have the WWE World Heavyweight Championship right behind us, and that is because we are watching the Iron Claw. I'm very excited to hop into this. Denise has just recently gotten excited into it because she's seen everybody talk about it on TikTok. Sorry, this wire is a little annoying, but I'm very excited to hop into it. I am very familiar with the story of the Von Erichs. I have been a lifelong wrestling fan, and I actually have, I still have some VHS tapes with the Parade of Champions from like the late 80s, Ric Flair versus Kerry Von Erich. So like I am very much, I think I even have one of his 2 SummerSlam appearances. So like I said, I am a fan and very much familiar with the story. Denise is not, so this should be a very emotional ride, but very excited to, what, you were going to say something?
You said emotional, so.
Yes, it is a tragic tale. This story is so excited to see how they tell it. Well, guys, before we get to the Iron Claw, please do not forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications bell so you can get notified when we drop our next reaction here on the channel. And of course, please don't forget to hit that like button to help us get more visibility here on YouTube. Now, if you want to become the World Heavyweight Champion and watch the movie along with this, the full unedited, uncut reaction, you can head on over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/wearefanpops, or you can hit the join button down below to become a Super Fan Pop channel member. Guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and ring the bell and get started with our first matchup, the Iron Claw.
That was a good one.
See.
So true story.
Yes, very, very true story. You almost don't believe it though when you see what happened. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna stop. I hope that with us watching this, that you have a newfound kind of respect for the sport. Not that you don't respect it.
I know you respect the sport.
No. But like, there's more to it that you're gonna get out of it,
okay.
From it. So that's the dad.
Is this professional
pro wrestling? Yes.
Pro wrestling?
Mm-hmm. That's their dad. He was a very famous wrestler in Texas in like the 50s, 60s, 70s to an extent.
So he told me to rent a Cadillac.
I'm not even going to ask how much it costs. How much does it cost?
I will get us there. I will be the NWA World Heavyweight Champion. And nothing will hurt us ever again.
Okay, don't tell me.
I don't know if he actually wins it. I can't remember.
We've been through hell, and we're going to leave all that behind. I promise.
You can kind of see already how the mom is very religious and believes in that, and the dad is very much, it's all about the effort that you put into it. Gosh, he got big for this.
Yeah, the dedication, babe.
Yep.
Right? Everybody was like bashing him. Why did he look like that?
Yeah.
Child, people said my family was cursed. He said if we were the toughest, the strongest, the most successful, nothing could ever hurt us.
See, that's kind of what I was saying. The contrast between the parents. And 1980s wrestling, they actually trained to wrestle.
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
Yep, they got trained by a wrestler for this. Oh, that's the guy that trained them. Actually, I think is that Chavo. I think that's Chavo Guerrero. Yeah.
Who's that?
Skandar Akbar. Back body drop on the injured back of Shawn Michaels.
Is he the eldest?
Yes,
Okay.
I believe Kevin was the oldest.
Eat like you're a starving nut.
David.
Morning. Follow me quickly. Take my.
Mike is the other one.
Mike, you need to start hitting the weights more, kid.
You're growing well, but you need to bulk up, get some strength in those arms. The kid won't be able to defend himself.
Well, may not be the strongest, but I still can't eat the most.
It's not a joke.
It's a lot of eggs.
Protein.
Right.
Kevin is the NWA Texas champion. David is about to make his ring debut.
Oh, come on.
It's time for you to start thinking about what you're going to be.
I didn't realize Kerry was his favorite.
I did not. Is he there, Kerry?
He hasn't come out yet.
Okay.
Come on, Dave, I gotta take a dump.
Oh.
Dad's too tough on Mike, Mom. You gotta say something. Please?
Kevin, that's between them. Now go, get ready. Within 15 minutes.
He does care a lot about his brothers, but Mike, like, clearly he's noticing.
Hey, how are you? How you been? Nice to see you.
Is he a pastor?
No.
Hi, how are you? Good.
Hi, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
So oftentimes back in the East, and everything to this day, especially in the South, at churches like this, if you're someone who's like you own like a large business or something like that, you're a very prominent figure in the church.
Okay.
You know, first off, I just want to say, Gino, you've been shooting your mouth up, shooting your mouth. Shit. So easy. You get up here and do it there.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to, but we kind of ruined the surprise. So.
Yeah, I know.
Is it gonna be him?
I think so. Yeah.
Just
I think it's because didn't his dad say that he was about to make his debut? So I feel like that's where he's going to debut as his tag team partner.
Got it.
Sportatorium.
What is that, babe?
So it's arena in Texas. It's very famous because that is where their promotion would always have shows. It was also famous for not being a very good arena. I don't think it had air conditioning, and
Wow.
yeah.
And I'm gonna go straight up top, so don't leave me there too long. Okay, crossbody.
I'll still be selling. I'll feed up.
And then the double drop kick.
Yep.
And the claw.
They do that?
Yep.
Been working on that with your dad.
It's a little bit different now. Like it's a little bit more choreographed than just talking right before. But yeah, for the most part, that's how it goes.
David picks up Gino, but he pushes
There's an announcer.
You don't have to announce me.
That was my dream job. Everybody was to be a wrestling announcer.
I thought you were gonna say wrestler.
No, God, no, I'm good.
Okay, blowing the roof off of this place. Can you hear these people?
It is sad, but the guys that they're wrestling, Gino Hernandez and Bruiser Brody, both died pretty young while they were still wrestling.
Oh, really?
Hi, Kevin. Hey, can I get your autograph? It's Pam.
Pam.
You're supposed to say nice to meet you, Pam.
Yeah. I'm sorry. It is nice to meet you, Pam.
It's nice to meet you too, Kevin. Your folks not teach you how to ask questions?
Nope.
Would you like to have a drink with me sometime, Pam?
Are you asking me out?
Make me feel a little worse while you're at it.
Wasn't that? Yeah, I've just never been asked before.
Well, hopefully it'll go well, and then no one else will have the chance.
That's a nice way to think about it.
And we have a world heavyweight champion in our roster. We could be the biggest promotion in wrestling.
Oh, we'll have a world heavyweight champion. I can promise you that. Let's move forward.
Great.
Yeah, so that was kind of everybody's thing back in the 80s is who can. There were a few places that would think about it, but they were really trying to break out and be what WWE is now, and that kind of thing.
So there was no WWE era.
There was, but they were mainly only in New York. And then this is World Class Championship Wrestling. They were mainly in Texas, and then there were others that were in other parts. Very regional.
Well, I want to be a vet. I want kids. I want my own practice. I want a man who's okay with that. So would you be okay with that?
So I'm now the oldest. I must have the second oldest brother syndrome.
Oh. He's like, I'm fine. But this is nice.
So when my brother died, people started saying that it was his curse.
I did not know that part of it. I knew that he changed his last name, but I did not know.
Your first match will be a non-title fight. But if you put a whooping on him and show the world who you are and what you can do, you will become the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship and get your title shot. I've dreamed of having that belt in this house my whole career, but the NWA never gave me the chance I deserved.
Yeah, that's I didn't think he won.
This belt is the only measure of who is the man. And that man is me, the world's heavyweight champion.
He looks so much like Harley Race.
Really?
Yeah, they did a good job casting this.
You can feel the excitement here at the world. The indomitable Harley Race. What an occasion this is for Von Erich.
So that's what he was wearing
And
too?
he always wore blue trunks.
Huh.
As we are broadcasting in 62 countries around the world, all eyes are on this contest. Now, this is a non-titled fight. The belt cannot change hands here.
It's a non-title match, so he's not going to win the belt if he wins.
He's just
I don't know what happened in this match, though.
Down the old oak tree, Harley Race with a spectacular flying clothesline. But the champ is right back up, shaking it off. Kevin goes straight into a bear hug, looking for that.
He's got the ropes.
My goodness, Kevin finishes down on the concrete floor.
Oh, there's no mats before?
No, not back in the 80s.
Oh my God.
Especially for places like this. WWE, I think, had it.
Oh my God, is he okay? He's hurt. Is he hurt?
I don't know. I think it looks like it.
Babe.
I think he got the wind knocked out of him.
Oh, fuck. How many counts? 10?
10, yeah.
Or can you like touch
No,
the? You have to really
your whole
body.
Yeah, it has to be in the ring.
But it's 7 already, babe.
It's okay. I've seen people make it back at 9.
Come on! Okay.
Told you.
Oh!
Race gets him into yet another suplex. But Kevin spins out.
There you go.
Knocking the champ flat on his back.
Go do it like 1, 2, 3. No, you can't do that. You have to.
Well, you got to remember it's pre. They already know who's gonna win.
You know?
I don't know who. Oh. Oh, it's a schmoz.
Can you do that?
Kevin Von Erich.
David.
My brother here deserves his rematch, and he will fight you anywhere, anytime, for a fair shot at that NWA World Heavyweight title.
David was much better on the microphone than Kevin was.
I was gonna say.
Did I do enough to get my rematch?
Of course you did.
We'll see. Those rap bastards will use any excuse they can to screw us over. But I'll chase them. Great on the mic, son.
Yeah, see? He was... If you see the real Kevin Von Erich in person, you can kind of tell that he's probably not that good on the microphone. Really good in the ring, but not on the microphone.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Kev. I thought I was helping.
I think he kind of saved it, right?
Yeah.
You just beat the world heavyweight champion out there.
There's Kerry.
How come I didn't see him earlier?
He wasn't in it earlier. He's just now coming in.
Oh, he's not into wrestling? He's into other sport?
He was very, very good at discus throwing.
Is he the Willy Wonka guy?
No.
No? Oh, no, it's not him.
No.
What movie was that? Sorry. I've seen him before.
He's on The Bear. And he's been in some other stuff too.
Sorry, Willy Wonka's cute.
Oh, Timothy Chalamet?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Timothy Chalamet is not that buff.
No. So he's not doing wrestling.
I don't think so yet. No, he was, if I remember correctly, he was actually, he might have been on the Olympic team for track and field. Yeah.
And I hope the recognition of a grateful nation will at least partially make up for the sacrifice that you'll have to make this summer.
Yeah, there was an Olympic Games where a lot of countries didn't join because it was in Russia, I think is where it was supposed to be. Like the Soviet Union and stuff, the Cold War.
Hey, boy.
They're so close.
Yeah.
Ready, set, hot!
Oh, they put it in neutral so they can push it.
Is all of
Yeah,
them?
yeah.
Okay, good. Oh my god. His brother's there,
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't think wrestling was really for Mike.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. If I remember correctly.
Was he a wrestler? Don't tell me.
So just so you understand a little bit of the context behind why it's such a big deal for them to have that Harley race guy there. So the way that it was before, they didn't have a world champion in their promotion. So it's
Oh,
not like
okay.
WWE where
Right,
there's
right.
a world
Okay.
champion. So there's the NWA was a group of a bunch of promotions across the country, and there's one champion for the NWA that goes to all the different areas.
Oh.
So what they were saying is to have him there was a big deal
Mhm.
for Kevin to get the opportunity. So they want to have him come back so Kevin can fight for it again.
Okay. No, I understood that
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
The world keeps taking from us, and I'm sick of it. And the more of us in it together, the better. I want you to join your brothers in the ring.
Oh.
Glad to hear it, son.
He will join?
Yeah, Kerry does. The way that the conversations had been going earlier on in the movie did not feel like he wasn't trying to force them into wrestling.
Right?
Like David felt forced in. Mike felt like he's,
Mm-hmm.
clearly
that?
he, the mom, I think, like clearly Mike was even saying like, I have I have a gig, I'm going to make
Mhm.
money. And he's like, well, no.
Who's that?
Kerry, I think.
Oh, so it's going to be like the three of them.
Yeah. Fabulous Freebirds. You saw who that was, right?
Carrie.
Yes.
Oh, shit. Oh my god.
That's part of it.
Oh, who is that? David?
Yeah.
They're all taking, yeah?
Kevin did not look like he was.
I mean, except for Kevin.
Yeah, so during this period, once Kerry started, that's when they really started to become big.
Oh, really?
Weighing in at a combined weight of 690 pounds, Kevin, Kerry, and David Von Erich.
Yeah, so the Freebirds are a very famous trio that would fight against them.
That David Von Erich will be the next NWA World Heavyweight Champion.
He said, who? David?
Yeah. Did you see Kevin's reaction?
Yeah.
All one day will lift that World Heavyweight title belt.
Did he really say that, man?
Mm-hmm.
Forever be the greatest family in the history of wrestling.
But, like, Mike doesn't want to wrestle. What is that?
It's, steroids and stuff. There's David. Oh, that's a good. It's the way it's kind of you see them all, and they all kind of have the same emotion with it, but it's like three different journeys.
Mm-hmm.
We've had a couple of setbacks, but I can feel it. If you perform, the title will be ours.
I don't like their dad.
Now, this wouldn't be happening without the two of you. You've made your brother better. And your collective effort has pushed him to the top. You never know when your opportunity will come.
Yes, sir.
Isn't that guy the same one from The Purge? The dad. Remember The Purge, the like the leader of the bad people.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Babe, I feel bad for Kevin.
Yeah. Kevin just seems to be happy.
Shit, brother. You alright?
Yeah. Yeah, we just some stomach cramps.
It's blood. I can see blood. Oh my God. David?
I'll be pretty happy to focus on my family, though. Turns out this is a shotgun wedding.
You rat bastard.
Don't tell anyone.
God damn it, Kev.
You understand, right? Yeah.
Oh, man, that makes me so happy.
Did you kind of notice though what he's saying? That like
Mhm.
he didn't want it. He just enjoyed being out there with his brothers.
Yeah.
David,
What happened?
he died in his hotel room in Japan. A ruptured intestine. The Lord decided it was time for David to move on. We have to accept that. In his 25 years, he was 75 years.
That's your second son.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry I sent this to the house. I couldn't remember your new address. I'll probably be home by the time you get this, so this is stupid, but just wanted to send. See you soon.
Now, David's title match against Ric Flair at Parade of Champions is a moment of a lifetime. We still have a chance to bring the World Heavyweight Champion. If one of you will step up and wrestle in his place, everything we have ever worked for in the ring is riding on this moment.
I'll do it. I can do it, Dad.
I can do it too.
Kerry, I'll do it.
I'm ready, Dad.
You don't have to. It's my match.
No, I deserve it too.
Boys,
Mike, look, I can do it.
No, Mike.
you are the oldest, Kev. But Kerry's been getting the most heat lately. We're gonna flip a coin.
Son of a
It's the only fair way to decide.
How is that the...
Kerry. Fudge.
Yeah, so that was the, when I remember I mentioned at the top, I have a VHS. I have of that match when it
Look,
happened.
I feel bad for him.
You know what? I think I'm gonna go for a ride or something.
Oh my God. Stop.
Sorry.
Babe, I think you know. No, tell me.
I'm not sure.
Kerry, right?
I think so.
Yeah, it's scary. There's a scar at the back.
Look at what's on the left.
Oh, I didn't even see that, babe.
So I think they changed the order of
I didn't see that.
You have your birth certificate?
Yes, I do.
So I believe what really happened is that Kerry got the belt, lost it relatively quickly back to Ric Flair.
Okay.
Because he wasn't very reliable. Because you can see he was already...
Don't cross your damn feet. Shuffle.
And the amputation happened a little bit later on.
Hey, that doesn't mean anything, all right? Twist it again.
No, don't tell me Mike is gonna get into an accident.
No. Okay. Not in an accident.
Oh, he's gonna die.
I didn't say anything. I only said he's not getting into an accident.
Did he hurt his arm?
Just to call out. Did you notice that there weren't very many people in the crowd?
Yeah, because they weren't that. What happened?
At this point, the WWE started to become big. Like it's kind of the
We repaired the shoulder, but it was trickier than we anticipated. We worked really hard to bring it down, but it was close to 107 for almost 2 hours. We believe he suffered toxic shock syndrome.
What does that mean?
I'm sorry to say that Mike is in a coma.
What? How? It was a routine shoulder surgery.
Well, it's rare, but it happens.
Thank you all for coming. And thank you for all the love and the support.
Okay.
Mike, are you feeling okay?
Yeah. We're all just so excited that Mike pulled through.
I'm moved that
He's not okay.
Mike's a fighter more than people even realize, and he's gonna be back in the ring in no time.
Clearly, he doesn't want to.
Yeah. Is that MJF? Sorry, he's from AEW. He's a wrestler there.
Is his career declining, babe, or what's going on?
Yeah.
Him?
I mean, there's not really anyone to wrestle with him, so.
He's going to try to run.
Doing okay over there? I can tell you're.
He's...
I don't know how they show it.
Don't tell me. Show it what?
No, I don't know how they show it in the movie or if they show it because I'm surprised it hasn't gone there yet. Kerry actually went on to wrestle in WWE after his foot was amputated.
Wow.
Yep. For, I want to say like 3 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can't do this by myself. Come on! Come on! Can't just hide this, Kerry.
I'm sorry if I hurt you, but I'm going to a better place.
Oh my God. Where? Are you okay?
Come home.
Okay.
I'm sorry, that got me when he said he didn't want his son to get, I'm assuming, the curse.
Mm-hmm. What is he doing?
He's doing flat back bumps, so it's part of the training. So like you run the ropes, because the ropes they leave burns on your back, so you get used. It's to build like calluses there, and then
oh my God,
and then the back, the way that he's going backwards, it's so that your body gets used to taking it.
Okay.
But you do it where you're like all of your whole shoulders are down, so that's what takes the brunt of it. But he's doing it to let out the frustration.
That's why this sports coat costs $800, and I don't know what that costs. I'd be ashamed to wear it. That's why I've got on lizard shoes.
I was gonna ask, does Ric Flair talk like that before?
Yes, he did. So the words that he's saying, that is Ric Flair. His delivery, though,
it's not.
I live in the biggest house on the biggest side of town.
That one, woo!
Yeah, the woo. That's about all he's getting right.
Yeah.
I am the world's heavyweight champion because I am the greatest wrestler alive
The
today.
robes.
I have bled.
Is he going to win?
For this title.
Is he going to win?
No daddies, boy.
No, I think you do now.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
It is the most grueling of all professional sports.
Wow, look at that. Can you do that, babe?
Dude, look, I got the chair to help me and everything.
Wow, I noticed the year was that's like 1986, and I saw one earlier was like 1983. Everything happened in that span of, oh my God. I just realized that now. Sorry, late reaction.
Well, the other thing, we have to think about it too. Kevin's baby was small the whole time.
That's why I didn't realize. It hit me when I saw the year. I'm so sorry for the late reaction.
No, it's okay.
Oh my God. He has to win. And try to remember if he will.
to the ice by the dirtiest player in the game. I'm sorry. Didn't mean
No,
to-
you're fine.
Kevin's.
Is he crying? What's going on?
I can't tell.
Oh, he's gonna reach for the rope, babe.
I think so.
Ugh.
Can't break it.
Did he really do this, babe? In the real
I
action?
don't know. I don't think. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, Kevin. Oh, man, you look crazy. You look crazy. You were one. I'll give you a rematch any day.
Hang on, I'm just gonna have to.
I just realized something. If they had just given it to
Him.
Kevin from the beginning,
Yep.
Most of this probably
Yep.
wouldn't have happened.
Yeah. It's his dad, babe.
Will we be excused?
Have one more piece of broccoli.
Make it 2.
We need to make a change.
We need a bigger boat.
Yeah, it got to the point where if I'm not mistaken, like Kevin started to be the one that's taken over the business.
And then his dad just really he's like gone.
That sounds painful, but smart. The numbers just haven't been there since Kerry went to the WWF.
Yeah. So yeah, Kerry left. I mean, for money.
Yeah.
It's WWE. So, I mean, he's making lots of money there. But
And it was called WWF before?
oh, you didn't know that?
No. Because he said F and you said E.
Yeah. Yep. I have that on VHS. Sorry. I have that SummerSlam on VHS.
So we have an offer on the table from Jerry Jarrett. He wants to buy us out.
What?
I didn't give you the company so you could turn around and sell it.
Jerry Jarrett owned a promotion in Memphis, Tennessee.
1, 2, 3, yes!
Attaboy, Kerry. That's how you do it. Look at your uncle, boys.
I don't like their dad. I mean, his dad. Whose house is that? Kerry?
No, that's...
Oh, that's...
WWF Intercontinental Champion. Second biggest title in wrestling since your brother ruined our promotion. Knew it was time to retire.
You rap bastard.
Yeah. Dad, I got you something for Christmas, and I don't want to wait.
She should say something.
Carrie, no. We wait for Christmas.
She never said anything.
Her mom, from the start.
Yeah.
Is that a problem before, babe?
Probably.
That's a Smith & Wesson 357 25th anniversary. What do you think?
It's beautiful, son. Thank you.
Yeah. Don't do that. Don't do that. What are you doing? You gotta shoot that.
Well, I don't want to shoot it now.
Well, you always shoot a gun when you get it.
I don't want to shoot it, Kerry.
Why the not?
Carrie, what is wrong with you?
Well, me, what's wrong with him?
Watch it, son. You brought company to the house. Now, we don't want to be rude. Just settle down and we'll have a nice dinner that your mother worked hard to prepare.
Does he not realize everybody's f***ed up because of him?
No.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, okay.
Now, come tell me. When are you getting your world title shot over there?
Soon, Pop, soon.
Oh my God, this.
The sad thing is that Kevin probably could have gone to the WWF, but he got stuck with running the business.
Hey, you okay? Yeah, okay.
He always looks out for his brothers, babe.
Oh, I'm scared. I'm out of control. I'm in pain all the time. I'm deformed. It takes too much to hide it.
Well, I got nowhere to go. I got no one.
Oh, I need family.
Just come here. Stay with us.
No, I can't. I can't let your boy see me like this.
Hey, I just talked to Kerry. He's in a pretty bad state. I'm worried about him. I'm gonna come out there. We need to figure out how to help him, okay?
Hello?
Just look out for him, okay, Dad? I'll be there as soon as I can.
What's wrong with this dad, babe? What happened, babe? What happened? Oh my God.
Kerry, come on. Hey, Kerry. Kerry, I told you to look out for him. You didn't take care of any of them. Hey. And you didn't help him. You.
Okay.
He used the gun that he gave his dad.
Mm-hmm.
Glad it didn't work.
Yeah. I'll give you a minute.
Jarrett bought it, and then I think he tried to merge it with like 3 other companies to compete, but it did.
Still didn't.
The WWF was
Still.
too. I mean, they were just too big at that point.
Looks like they got a house, babe.
Because he sold the company.
Marshall!
He misses his brother. Because they play football too.
Sorry, boys. You shouldn't see me like this. Man doesn't cry. I'm sorry, boys.
It's okay.
I'm a man and I'm crying, Kevin.
I guess it's because I used to be a brother. Now I'm not a brother anymore.
We'll be your brothers, Dad.
They're not cursed.
No.
It's because of his dad. They're not cursed, babe.
No, no.
Like, all of his brothers are dead. In that short. How come his dad didn't realize that?
Yes, they were.
Oh, so that's them?
So that's Kerry. There's Kevin. It's Mike. And that's David. And that's their dad. And everyone came to live with them. And 13 grandchildren. Wow. I think it's in a different country. Or something. Or in Hawaii, maybe? I don't know. I think it might be Hawaii.
Well, at least he's a better man. he's This one too.
He didn't do anything wrong.
He didn't do anything wrong. You should have said something. This guy too.
He never wanted to be part of it.
Never wanted. Kieran reminds me of Jim Ross.
He does.
I was gonna say earlier. I hate you.
So was TikTok right?
Yeah,
It made
TikTok
you
is
sad.
right. Look at my eyes.
Yeah. There's different parts throughout it. I don't. The early on, even from the wedding, when I saw him, I already knew. I knew
You
that
knew.
I knew that David was the first to go. And it
Also,
was-
you knew.
I knew the order. But it's when you see the clues and stuff, and that they just didn't notice or they didn't realize. But I knew that David went first, and that it was supposed to go to him, that he was supposed to get the championship. And it did happen where Kerry was the one that got it. But I think it's a different... They did change the timing a little bit of it. So what actually happened was Kerry won, but because he was already addicted to drugs at that point, he didn't keep it for, I think it was like less than a month, or it might have been a few days that he had it. And then they only gave it to him just to kind of fulfill for David that they would get it in Texas Stadium.
Mhm.
He dropped it very soon after that, and then it wasn't long after that, I think, that the whole thing with his foot happened. But are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
What did you?
I was not expecting it to be really this emotional.
Mhm.
So what?
What's crazy is that like it is truly their story is like it's out of a movie. It's a sequence of things that you would not think actually happened, but they did. They did happen.
Was
Pretty
it
much
true
very
though,
close
babe,
to the way that it happened.
the timeline, like the first time that I cried is because it really hit me that, oh my God, like
It's all happening kind of at once. Yeah, it did. So David died in Japan, and then shortly after that, Mike. Oh no! Shortly after that, I think Kerry had his
Kerry.
accident,
Mhm.
was gone for a little bit, then eventually came
Then
back. Then Mike came in to wrestle, had that accident, and then yeah, there was another. Remember when I pointed out there was that wrestler MJF? I was like, oh, he's from AEW. Remember, I was like, so that was a story that they did where because Kevin was the only son left that was still wrestling. And Kerry, I think at that point he had gone to WWF. They came up with someone who was quote unquote a Von Erich, like a long lost cousin.
Okay.
But the people rejected it. They did
They
not.
did
They
not
did not
buy
like
it.
it. They
They
did
didn't
not
like
buy
it.
it. They didn't like it. So eventually, it just kind of went away. But that is that. I did not know though that Kevin fought Ric Flair for the World Heavyweight Championship. But it was in that moment too when they were in that I was starting to get emotional. Like it hit me that like it's probably going through Kevin's mind. Like what the fuck? Why didn't
Yo,
Dad
can you-
just believe in me before?
Can you tell me what happened again? Remind me why his dad didn't
Kevin
opted
didn't.
for Kevin?
Kevin didn't have a lot of. What's
He
the best
doesn't
way?
know how to talk.
Kinda. He didn't have the charisma that
Like,
that David was the first that had
yeah,
it,
Kerry
right?
has it.
Kerry wasn't even supposed to be in wrestling. He was supposed to be in the Olympics, and then obviously that didn't happen. But Kerry, I think because Kerry won the belt, it kind of got which I'm shocked that it was due to a coin toss. But that's how he got it, if that is the case.
If it is really true,
But
right?
but the fact that Kerry went like his personality kind of grew from there, and this is very true. He was the Intercontinental Champion in WWF. He did that with his foot amputated at that
Wow.
point too. Yeah, and
Wow.
he hit it. You wouldn't know. Unless you knew.
Oh.
So a lot of the people in the WWF, the people watching it, like somebody just watching, like a random person probably wouldn't
Couldn't-
know
Oh.
because at that point, only people really in that Texas area
Knew.
like people in the
Wow.
South were really familiar with it. So he did that. But to his point, when he called Kevin, he was in so much pain the entire time. I don't know if the way that it happened is exactly the same. From my understanding, from what I have seen, I think I saw a documentary where Kevin said this, that the way that it happened is Kerry went to the ranch to meet with to just spend some time with Fritz, with their dad.
Okay.
Kevin knew about it. I think he knew that there was something going on, and he was going to go like the next day. Kerry offered to take his dad's truck and go do some work on the farm. Fritz did not know that he had taken the gun with him. So they went out looking for him, and I do believe it was Kevin who found him. But it was like I don't think it was like right after. I think for the purpose of the movie, they changed the circumstances a little bit, but it was more of they didn't realize what Kerry was planning on doing. But I believe Kerry was actually gonna go to jail. I want to say for like drug charges or something like that. Like he was getting. He didn't. No, I remember. He didn't want to bring that to the family. Like the family had already been through enough, so he didn't want to. I know it's
Stop.
yeah. They didn't want to. He didn't want to bring that on to the family at that point. But yeah.
I am so sorry that I said I hate the father.
It's okay.
It's from the movie.
I mean, in real life, I think that the obviously they must have talked to Kevin for this because Kevin was very much supportive of the movie.
Oh, really?
Yes, yeah. Kevin was
Okay,
involved
good.
a lot in the movie because he still owns the rights to the name
Really?
WCCW. Yeah, so I believe that he gave them the ability to use it. But
And I also admire Kevin because like after everything, like has 13 grandchildren.
yes.
But damn, oh my God, babe, they're not cursed, okay? It
No,
was
they're
an
not.
awful,
It was. I think they were just brought up
differently.
Yes.
By their dad.
The part that got.
But the boys are so like they like Mike. He doesn't even want to do wrestling, but he did it, babe. Like
he did it because he knew that he had to help support the family,
right, like
and everything. But at the same time, yeah, like I think a lot of them were the same. That they
Yeah.
just wanted to spend time with each other.
Especially
they just had
Kevin.
Kevin, yes, Kevin. Yeah. So the crazy thing is that Zac Efron did not get an Oscar nomination for this.
Why?
This movie was not nominated, I think, for
Why?
anything. But it was very good.
This was so good, babe.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, no, I was very.
And yes, I have so much respect for the. I mean, like I already have so much respect, but it just added more.
Yes. Well, and keep in mind too that it
Because-
is not like a lot of the aspects that you saw in the movie is not the way that it is today. It is very different. There are a lot more mechanisms in place to protect the people in the ring, to protect them from like that's why there's like random drug testing and stuff like that now.
Yeah, I was gonna
It's to
ask, babe,
keep-
was there like a drug
No,
test
okay.
before?
No. That's why like. I don't know if you noticed, but when there was that thing that he
I
shot into his
know.
butt.
I was gonna. What was that?
It was more than likely a painkiller or it was steroids or something.
Uh-huh.
But basically, when you notice when that happened, their dad came into the locker room, and the whole time that he was talking to him, the needle and the little thing that was in was sitting right next to Carrie.
I didn't
and
notice
his
it.
dad didn't say anything.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw it sitting right there. I was like, oh, he didn't say anything. Like, yeah. But that is very much the it is very much the culture of 80s wrestling. So a lot of the people that they fought, so that early one, so Gino Hernandez and Bruiser Brody. So Bruiser Brody, if I'm not mistaken, got unalived in Puerto Rico.
My Lord.
Yeah.
Why?
No, he didn't do it to himself. Like he was
Okay.
killed in Puerto Rico. It had something to do with money. I think like he wasn't paid correctly or
Lord.
something like that. It wasn't really supposed to happen, but it did. It was by another wrestler. And then Gino Hernandez, I think it had to do with it was drugs, I want to say. Like money with drugs and stuff like that. And but they came to his house.
Oh my Lord.
It was something like that, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So there are a lot of really sad stories from.
Are there other sad stories in wrestling?
There are a lot. There are a lot of sense, especially from the 80s. A lot of guys from the 80s. You hear about. I mean,
Is he still alive?
Kevin? Yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin is still alive. He makes appearances every now and then for
Really?
for AEW and WWE, but yeah, no, he's still around and still very proud, obviously, of his family. But it's almost you can tell that with him now that like he carries so much.
So much.
Yeah.
That's why I said I admire him so much. Like,
Yes.
Wow.
You okay, babe?
I'm
I
okay.
see you. You still look like you're still gonna cry.
Just feel bad for him, man.
Yeah.
And those, three brothers, like, damn. And then
Yeah.
Carrie. Yes, I admire Kevin so much, and I feel so bad for him. But I don't know for some reason why Carrie, like, it hit me so hard. Like,
Yeah.
I know he was doing, I get it, but
Because you knew that it was just the two of them left. I think
Yeah.
is the thing. But the thing with Carrie too, I think that from the beginning, where unfortunately like he just didn't know what to do to handle it, was the Olympics thing. I think
Yeah.
that's where he kind of lost his way a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, you're
made
right,
his
you're
way
right.
into wrestling
Uh-huh.
because his dad kind of. I mean, I
I
would
mean,
never wish it
maybe
on anybody, but
talked
but,
him, yeah. Into it.
So
Wow, I haven't
you haven't cried like
cried
that in a
like
movie
this in a,
in a
like,
while.
I mean, like The Notebook, but not this long. If I
It's a different kind of cry.
think about it, I'm still kind of.
Yeah. Yes. So see the emotion of wrestling.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but it is there are unfortunately there are a lot of sad stories in wrestling, and a lot of just but yeah, the Von Erichs are very famous family for what they do.
And then when I saw that they got inducted in a hall of, that made me so I don't know, happy.
Yeah. Well, they from my understanding, they chose not to for a while. They didn't.
Oh,
Yeah, so you have to
why?
accept. Like, you can't just get it.
Why?
You don't just get entered. So like
Maybe he
they'll
doesn't.
offer it to you, but I think for a while they didn't. And I think there was a level of there was just a what's the best way to put it? Like, there may have been something there because of Kerry had worked there and stuff like that. I don't know for sure, but I know that Kevin was not. They didn't go in right away, like, because they could have probably gone in earlier than they did. But yep, and it happened in Texas. Is where the Hall of Fame happened. In 2000. Yeah, it was WrestleMania 25. But well, guys, clearly Denise is still recovering. Got the puffy eyes and the red nose and everything. I am too. I didn't. There's a lot of tissue over here on my side of the table, but just a really, really good movie. So yeah, well, super fan pops. Let us know down in the comments what you thought of the Iron Claw. And I think we can go ahead and rate this film at this time. So as you guys know, we rate our movies by giving them a pop or a flop. A pop means you enjoyed the film, and a flop means that we did not. Despite the tears that we have, I think that we can go ahead and rate this together. So in 3, 2, 1, pop. A very, very good story. Very, very well told. I was waiting because it felt like the first half of the movie, they did a very good job of showing you how close they were as brothers.
Yes.
I was expecting that we would start to see the cracks happen earlier in the movie. I did not expect that it was going to be...
I was waiting to. I'm like,
Yeah, I was in my mind, I'm like, God, Denise is going to think that this isn't really that sad or anything like that. Like, when's it going to happen? But yeah, no, it was just... It was such a good movie, and I think a really good representation of how important that family is, and how much Kevin was the glue of it all. Because you saw him even at the very end when Kerry called him. He's like, don't talk like that. Just come here. Go. Like, he's just trying to find a way to.
He is being like a older, like a big brother.
And then, but up to the very end too, Fritz, their dad, was like, you boys got to figure it out on your own. Yeah. And the mom,
decided to paint.
Yes. I'm curious. I don't know what happened to Fritz and the wife. I don't know too much after Kerry died, so I'm not exactly sure. But but yeah, you okay, babe?
Yeah, I'm fine. Okay. I just can't believe that they thought that they're cursed. You know. I know back in the day, but I get it.
I think that to their point though, like the whole thing about like their actual name is Adkisson. Is the name of their actual family. The Von Erich name, I think Kevin had mentioned this early on. The Von Erich name came because from their grandma, and that they knew that their grandma's family had been had a lot of bad luck and stuff, like tragedies and stuff like that. Luckily, since all of this has happened, and unfortunately, like, it is only Kevin who actually ended up having a family. I don't believe that there's been anything since what happened to Kerry. But I think that, to your point, it goes back to, it's not really the curse; it's more Fritz and the way that he treated the kids, and the boys and all that. Because it does not look like Kevin.
Too, babe, the wife. Yeah. That's why I was asking. Was that a thing back then that
they didn't say anything? It could be, and I think that it also could just be the nature of their marriage, of who Fritz was as a man. He probably wouldn't have listened anyways. So.
But almost all of his boys, there's only one left, babe.
Yeah. Just Kevin. It's I want to say, like, they didn't show a lot of it, but there are like interviews that Fritz did, where he would say, like, it just seems like these tragedies just kind of continue to happen to our family, and all this stuff.
He's not here anymore, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
Fritz passed away. There is a documentary that I should show you at some point that kind of goes over their life and everything.
Okay.
Since you seem so interested
yes,
in the family now. Well, guys, let us know down in the comments if the Iron Claw is indeed a champion for you, if you enjoyed the movie. We clearly did. It was an emotional roller coaster that I had a feeling that it would be, but even I was not prepared for the way that they told this story. It was so well told, and such the acting was so good. Aside from that Ric Flair actor, he was not. I'm sorry, that was not Ric Flair.
I think he got the whoa, right?
That was the only thing that he got. I mean, God, even the hair did not. I mean, that was not 1980s Ric Flair, but. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Oh, wait, we should probably ask you. So before we let you go, please do not forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications bell so you can get notified when we drop our next reaction here on the channel. Who knows, if this movie does well, maybe we'll do some more kind of sad movies. Because there's a lot of them that are out there that we have. I need you to watch The Whale. The Whale.
Did you?
Yes, I watched it on the plane when we took a trip last year, and
okay, I'll watch.
I cried
later.
while I was on the plane. It's very sad. But anyways, and of course, guys, please don't forget to hit that like button to help us get more visibility here on YouTube. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you taking the time to watch this movie. I know it's not our normal cup of tea, but we do sometimes we watch other things. It's not always scary stuff. But anyways, guys, well, thank you so much for joining us, and we'll talk to you again soon. Take care.
Bye.
You gonna cry again?
No.